Speaking of all the sunshine you were talking about, it is UV Safety Awareness Month. It's really a good time to talk about ways to safeguard your skin to sun exposure. One thing to consider, there are multiple skin types in people, right? So how the heat directly impacts you is really determined on a case-by-case basis. Joining us right now is Lou Prue, the owner of Renew Beauty Med Spa. And your skin is really the largest, most important organ. So we got to make sure we're caring for it, and it's a priority. It's the hottest summer on record right now. And we're talking about a lot of sunshine Marielle was talking about. So where do we begin when we talk about sun protection? Why is it so important?
Well, it's important because at any time the sun's harmful rays, especially the UVA and UVB rays, can penetrate the skin and cause sunburns and possibly also the risk of skin cancer over time if the skin's left unprotected. So regardless of whether you see the sunshine outside, you should always leave the house with a sunscreen on.
I gotta be honest, I'm outside all the time, but I don't know, it's not a number one thing for me to put the sunscreen on. I guess, what is your recommendation for people when it comes to SPF and all of that? Should we be putting on something every day?
Absolutely. And for women, your sunscreen can become your new makeup. There are so many options. So sunscreen protection comes both in mineral and chemical, and both are excellent for protecting the body from harmful rays. If you're going to be outside, whether you're going out walking the dog or going to be by the pool, there are different sunscreen options I would recommend. But particularly your face and any other parts of your body that are going to expose to the sun. You have to wear it often. So you have to reapply it often and wear it when you leave the house.
Okay, see, that's something I have to remind myself of. Let's break down the difference between mineral versus chemical sunscreen. I was also looking for sunscreen for my little one. He's 1 year old, so I didn't know what's best.
No, it's an excellent question. Mineral sunscreens are fast becoming the most popular because of their active ingredients. So zinc and titanium dioxide are the most important active ingredients to be looking for, and the higher the zinc and the higher the titanium dioxide, the better. It's going to protect your skin. And mineral sits on top of the skin, so it's absorbing a little faster in the skin. It takes about 15 minutes, so if you're planning to go outside, apply it 15 minutes prior. Versus chemical. Chemical is absorbed into the skin, and chemical usually you need to apply it a minimum of 30 minutes prior. By being absorbed into the skin tissue, what it does is it protects the skin from the harmful UVA, UVB rays. Clearly, though, there is a trend moving towards more mineral sunscreens and tinted sunscreens as well.
Tell us about tinted sunscreens.
Okay, well, there's a lot of dermatology and scientific evidence to support that tinted sunscreens actually offer an additional layer of protection.
Oh, wow.
Yes, and for those of us who might have slightly hyperpigmented skin or skin that is red from rosacea or other imperfections, a tinted sunscreen can actually even out your skin tone, make it look more glowy and dewy, and you're offering that extra protection.
Yeah, that's something I need, Lou. Let's talk about hydration. Hydration for your skin.
Yes, it's important. Always the first choice is water. Drink as much as you can. And using hydration misting sprays throughout the day is important as you reapply your sunscreen. And lastly, the most important thing is choosing a light-based moisturizer, whether it's inside your sunscreen or typically applied separately just before your sunscreen. Hyaluronic acid is found in most sunscreens. It's pure hydration for the skin. It's a great way to keep your skin feeling plump and smooth because it retains water weight. And very importantly, it also helps to protect an added layer.
So the biggest takeaway, make sure you're applying that sunscreen every day and repeat it throughout the day.
Yes, and if you're going to be at the pool or outdoors, make sure it's also water resistant. For your little one, especially if he's near the pool or the water, there are so many mineral and healthy organic choices. Some of the most popular sunscreens here. You got to look for broad-based spectrum as well. That's very key if you want to really protect your children and yourself from all the harmful rays. Lastly, men. Now, I know how hard they are to convince of the merits of sunscreen.
Yes.
But it's so important, especially on the nose, if they're starting to have a receding hairline, on the ears.
Make sure you cover those spots.
Make sure you cover them up. Make sure they leave with their sunscreen in the morning, just as important.
All right, Lou. Thank you so much for joining us here and really giving us some good insight and reminders.
Thank you.
All right.